Where are your customers coming from? Phone ups? Email leads? Manifest lists? Your church? The service department? Or, like most dealership salespeople, are you spending over 90% of your time waiting on walk-in traffic? Look, I don't have anything against showroom traffic. A whole lot of our effort and advertising money is geared toward getting people to walk in the front door. So when they do, we sure don't want to ignore them. But if you're looking to have a career in auto sales, you need to look at the difference between the icing on the cake and the cake itself. That is where we're going in this 5-Minute Coach segment. So stick around. Comedian Jim Gaffigan does a great bit on eating cake, and I absolutely see eye to eye with him. Even if I'm not a big fan of the guy having a birthday, if there's cake, well, I should stop by and say hello. If you think about all the places your customers can originate, you might think that walk-in traffic might be represented by a cake, and everything else, repeat business, referrals, service customers, would serve as the icing on the cake. To be a top performer, though, you need to switch that analogy around. Let floor traffic be the icing on the cake, and let all the other client sources make up the cake itself. In short, if floor traffic currently accounts for about 90% of your business, over time, I'm going to challenge you to reduce that to 10%. Mainly so you don't depend on it to hit your sales numbers. Showroom traffic can fluctuate with the economy, the weather, inventory, pandemics, and even the seasons. So you'll be best served by building your business on other foundations. With that understanding and the assumption that you already know what to do with showroom customers, and if you don't, get started on the 5-Minute Coach sales process videos. Let's talk about what makes up the cake. We'll start with owners. If you haven't watched our Identifying Family Vehicles course, put that on your to-do list, because owners don't just represent the vehicles you've sold them. The average American household has between 2 and 3 vehicles in it, so this can be one of your best sources of future sales too. Next, referrals. This is beginning to sound like an advertising campaign for 5-Minute Coach training, but at the risk of that, I'll tell you to watch our Receiving Referrals course to get a handle on that part of your business opportunities. Next, self-generated business. Any business that you generate on your own, someone you meet in the service department, someone who works out at your gym, the owner of your favorite restaurant, these are all opportunities you can create outside the dealership's advertising efforts. Inbound inquiries, that can be sales calls, email leads, website leads, these all originate with a shopper initiating the contact. And then dealership leads, that could be manifest lists, marketing hand raisers, event attendees. These are a little difficult to define by their purchase intent, but they can be good practice until they're ready to buy something. The biggest differentiator with these 5 types of clients is they will ask for you by name when they physically enter the showroom, unlike floor traffic customers. When people ask for you by name, your chances of making the sale are roughly double that of unassigned walk-ins. Now, don't hear what I'm not saying. Don't ignore walk-in traffic. Just don't build your business on it. And you don't necessarily have to reduce the amount of floor traffic you take, but rather reduce your dependence on it. To do that, plan to spend time each day on the other 5 customer sources. Call your owners and identify their family vehicles if you haven't already. Do something thoughtful for one of your referral sources so they remember to send personal buyers and potential buyers your way. Spend some time in the service department with your manager's approval, of course, greeting customers. Get your share of phone ups and leads wherever possible. And yes, even make some warm calls from client lists that your managers may make available to you. Activity over time generates results. Okay, I hope this has given you some quick ideas for generating more business and maybe a hankering for a piece of cake too. Here are our KLPs, or key learning points, for this course. Take a look. To build a career in auto sales, you need to focus on opportunities that you can control. Number 2, think of floor traffic clients as icing on the cake and owners, referrals, and self-generated customers as the cake itself. Number 3, eventually work to make 90% of your sales to customers who ask for you by name when they do come in the showroom. Number 4, over time, work to reduce your dependence on walk-in traffic. And that's it for this course. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm John Quade.